Constantino, pound for pound.
How are you, mate? Good to see you, mate. You all right? Good.
We're here with Sir Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn, first of all, you're coming off a tremendous victory with Anthony Joshua. Yes. How are you? You're probably in cloud nine.
I am. You know, it's been basically since then we've just been really busy still. You know, and it's been there's been times where I've been tired, but then I've started thinking to myself, well, at least we didn't lose. You know, then I would have been a lot more tired. So
yesterday you were in a different place.
Yeah, I was in Phoenix yesterday for Jacob Chavez and flew up here this morning, obviously, to announce the signing of Mikey Garcia, which is just fantastic, and a big fight against Jessie Vargas. A fight that actually I've been trying to make probably for over a year now. You know, I've been talking to Mikey Garcia for over a year to sign him. It's kind of been like I've been courting him and we've been flirting with each other for a long time. Now we've finally got it done. I think this is a great fight. You know, I think Jessie Vargas, 2-division world champion. Mikey Garcia, 4-division world champion. You know, Jessie's won world championships at 147 pounds. Mikey has only boxed there once and lost to Errol Spence. I think this is a brilliant Mexican battle at the Ford Center in Dallas. We want to thank Jerry Jones as well for getting behind the event down there, and I'm excited. You know, 2020 is looking like it's going to be an unbelievable year, and the finish that we've had and the momentum towards the end of the year has been great.
It's going to be a Mexican standoff once these two step into the ring.
Well, Jessie was saying about, you know, it's difficult for me, like as a promoter, because my job is to hype everything up. Mm-hmm. So in the press release today, I said I think this has all the potential to be a Barrera Morales style fight. You know, so and then you get people saying, "Well, no, you're overselling it." That's my job. But let's be honest, they're two brilliant fighters. When you talk about 4-division world champion, 2-division world champion, this is a big fight. So I think we're in a position now where this is the perfect fight to make for both guys, and they're going to put it all on the line.
Where are you leaning towards for as far as the win? You know,
I mean, I think, you know, on paper, I guess you say that Mikey's the favourite, but when you think about Jessie's credentials, particularly at 147 pounds, you know, he's fought top guys in that weight class. You know, he's fought Bradley, he's fought Manny Pacquiao up at 147, and a lot of Mikey's bigger wins has come in lower weight divisions, particularly at 135 pounds. So I think it's a fascinating fight, and I think it's a lot closer than people think, but I expect it to be a war because both guys need to win them, and neither of them will back down.
And obviously, this is a one fight off deal.
For fight by fight with an option for us to extend.
Right.
So we can keep Mikey Garcia, no problem, longer term, and we'll be looking to do that. But he has to beat Jessie Vargas. Jessie told me you don't have to worry about a longer term deal, and he has always had a fight by fight deal, Mikey Garcia, with PBC, which is now obviously moved over to DAZN. It's great for us, and you know, I was saying to someone earlier, it's not always about just trying to capture fighters in multi-fight deals. Of course, we want to build the biggest stable that we can, and I feel like we have the strongest stable already. But it's about consistently providing big fights for DAZN and their subscribers. So, you know, for all the times we've pitched to the subscribers and the public, you know, we've got Canelo, we've got Triple G, we've got Anthony Joshua, we've got Usyk, we've got Andrade, we've got Jacobs. Now we've got Garcia as well to throw into that mix, and it's starting to develop a roster that is really unrivaled, in my opinion, and you can't ignore it anymore. Like, if you're consistently charging fans $80 for a pay-per-view, and you have a platform here for $99, you can have an entire year's subscription. Not just all the great names that I've mentioned, but Bellator, but all our UK shows, our international shows, new sports coming, change up, you know, with the Major Baseball League as well. So, like, the value is incredible, and I know it's our job to obviously pitch that, but when you start breaking it down and listing everything, like, it's not a tough sell. Like, if you're consistently prepared to put $80 in out of your pocket every month to watch one night of boxing on a pay-per-view, if you don't have DAZN, it's crazy.
It is.
And because it's every week in, week out, great events, and even, you know, on Friday night we've got Jacob Chavez down in Phoenix, sold a huge amount of tickets, got a world flyweight title on the card as well, Maurice Hooker, you know, consistent great shows. And when you look at someone sent me the other day fight of the year candidate sort of list, like 70% of them have been on DAZN.
And without a doubt, the biggest fights of the year have been on DAZN.
Yeah, exactly.
Well.
I mean, now, I'm not even talking about Canelo Kovalev and Canelo Jacobs. They weren't even fight of the year contenders, but they were probably the two of the biggest fights of the year on DAZN. But Joshua against Ruiz, Golovkin against Derevyanchenko, Danny Roman against TJ Dehaney, Rungvisai against Estrada, Inoue against Denair, Josh Taylor against Regis Prograis. You know, these are consistent fights, that fight of the year contenders that are being delivered consistently on DAZN.
And you said Jessie obviously thinks he's going to win. What happens if Jessie wins?
Well, if he does, I mean, like, his career has been fantastic anyway. But if he beats Mikey Garcia, you know, at the Ford Center in Dallas, then all of a sudden he becomes a major star in the division. And although there's no belts on the line for this fight yet, you know, I think from a profile perspective, the winner of this fight is going to be one of the lead guys at 147 pounds. And, you know, like I said, Jesse's been there, he's done it in the welterweight division. Mikey hasn't, he wants to do that. He wants to become a five weight world champion. But to do that, he has to come through Jessie Vargas on February 29th.
Now,